It's a bug's life on the Baltic. That's one way to sum up the Beetle Sunshinetour, a meeting every summer of the world's largest Beetle fan community. This year's motto was crazy, not for sheeple. A highlight was a rally with different starting points, converging on one location, the fairgrounds by the Travemünde beach. This year, a good 650 tuned and lovingly designed VWs from 3 generations came together, a new record for the Beetle Sunshinetour. This woman admits this is a huge community and everyone's a bit wacky. The wackier, the funnier. The motto says crazy, and that's why everybody looks the way they do. These girls from Berlin say they have a shark alert. They confirm it's a great community. They've been coming here for years and enjoy it every time. They meet lots of people they know. They say the car is a cult. Besides, it's fun. There's lots of room for creativity. A pirate saber can be a dipstick. Many Beetle owners give their imaginations free rein when customizing their rides. Among the star tuners is Sidney Hoffman. He's gotten extremely creative with his own Beetle. He says anyone who knows him also knows the Beetle he's had since 2012, the RSI before that, and the Bug before that. He's a Beetle man. Many people might laugh and ask, what do you want with a Beetle? You just have to drive one, and you'll know. Whether a Minnie Mouse, a little blue monster, or a Pokemon, every Beetle lover is welcome here. This young woman explains that her Beetle was originally her everyday car. She enjoys convertibles, riding low and loud. But when that got inconvenient for daily driving, she bought the Beetle. Now she loves the sense of community here. Everyone greets her and smiles when she's driving around. The Beetle brings people together. And hemispheres together. In a very basic way, the Beetle is ideally suited for long-distance adventure. This gentleman recounts that he drove his Beetle from Shanghai to Hamburg 10 years ago, 15,000 kilometers without any trouble. He didn't even change the air filter. He drove through the sand and gravel of the Gobi Desert with no problems at all, except one, in Russia. He had to fill up on diesel. The car only made it another 200 meters, so he unscrewed the tap in the fuel tank, let the 30 liters of diesel run out, and filled it back up with gasoline.
Abgelassen, die 30 Liter, und dann haben wir den Benzin nachgekriegt.
He loves the car because it holds so many memories for him and his wife. They've been driving it for some 30 years, and he puts a lot of pleasure and love into his care. He doesn't need to drive fast. He just wants to enjoy the ride. He drives for the fun of it. That's why he spent 3.5 months driving to China.
Und darum war auch die Reise nach China 3,5 Monate lang.
For some Beetle owners, the car is like a family member. People and cars of different generations even share certain features, such as these 2 green bugs. This young man describes their 2 cars as mother and daughter. They've named the 1962 model Johanna and the 1998 model Louisa. Inside, they're almost identical. The same upholstery, leather, and even stretch headliners. They removed the center consoles, old parking brake levers and brake calipers, and put in new gearshift levers for a real vintage look. They only finished the week before. They repainted and converted the body, put on stone guards and back, and reupholstered the seats. All in all, it took them about a year to do the work, so this is the premiere. This is the Beetle Sunshinetour's 12th year. Sidney Hoffman has attended for several years now. Together with rapper MC Fitty, he's got an essential function to perform. The Beetle Walk is a kind of fashion show for the most imaginative VW designs. Among them is a hot rod-worthy powerhouse and graffiti on wheels in gaudy colors. And of course, the green mother and daughter are also on hand. The glorious climax is the premiere of the new Beetle, due on showroom floors next year. The bumpers, colors, and materials are brand new. This classic never seems to grow old. To some, it's simply the new Beetle. To others, it's the stuff of dreams and a source of inspiration for entirely new and individual customizations. Many of them will also be swarming to next year's meet in Travemünde on the Baltic.